Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, unidentified man killed in hit and run in St. Anne. An unidentified man died from injuries sustained after he was hit by a motor vehicle on the Landover Main Road in St. Anne on Friday evening. According to lawmen, the incident occurred around 8 p.m. It is reported that the man was hit by the motor vehicle, which did not stop. The police were called to the scene and the man was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Police say the bumper of a vehicle with a registration plate was found at the accident scene. According to the Road Safety Unit, St. Anne has recorded 21 road fatalities since the start of the year, compared to 19 in the corresponding period last year. Almost 400 kg of meat spoiled in St. Anne. Health inspectors who have declared almost 400 kilograms of meat at business places in St. Anne as unfit for consumption are warning residents to be careful when buying items that need to be refrigerated in order to be safe to eat. Food service has been affected by the hurricane, and we have so far condemned in excess of 369 kilograms of meat products from commercial entities which either suffered because they didn't have adequate refrigeration or backup power supply to run their refrigeration units. He was speaking during Thursday's monthly meeting of the St. Anne Municipal Corporation. Scott told the meeting that in the wake of Hurricane Beryl, which left sections of several parishes without electricity after it pummeled parts of Jamaica last Wednesday, his team has made an effort to inspect commercial establishments and dispose of unsafe food. The work continues, and he stressed that previously refrigerated items should not go without refrigeration for more than a day. Particularly meat products, dairy juices and drinks. We ask that persons only buy small amounts of products that require refrigerating temperature only enough to be used in a day, and once it is prepared, it needs to be consumed within 4 hours if there is no refrigeration, said Scott. Buy and eat day to day, he stressed. The hurricane has also interrupted the piped water supply, and the health inspector asked individuals to make an effort to ensure water being consumed is safe. Be very careful of the quality of the water used for domestic purposes. If you are in doubt, we ask that you do your own treatment at home before you consume water. We encourage community members to either boil or use household bleach to treat their water before consumption, Scott has said. It is a simple method, just add 2 drops of liquid chlorine bleach, and we ask persons not to use bulk bleach. Please ensure that the product is appropriately labeled and you can read the active ingredients and follow the instructions as listed on the label. 2 drops of bleach in 1 liter or a quart of water. If you are using a 5-gallon amount, it is a half teaspoon of bleach. A 45-gallon will need 4.5 teaspoons to treat. After treatment, ensure the container is remained tightly covered, he added. Curfew imposed in sections of Kingston East. A 48-hour curfew has been imposed in sections of Brownstown, Kingston 16. The curfew began at 6 p.m. on Friday, July 12, and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. on Sunday, July 14. The boundaries of the curfew are as follows: north along Cumberland Avenue and Lincoln Avenue from Upper Ellison Road to North Avenue, east along North Avenue from Cumberland Avenue to West Avenue, south along Windward Road from West Avenue to Upper Ellison Road, west along Upper Ellison Road from Windward Road to Cumberland Avenue. During the hours of the curfew, all individuals within its boundaries are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized by the ground commander. Curfew imposed in sections of Lucy and the Green Island, Hanover. A 48-hour curfew has been imposed in sections of Lucy and the Green Island in Hanover. The curfew began at 6 p.m. on Friday, July 12, and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. The boundaries of the curfew in Lucy are north from the rear of the Johnsontown community to the seaside, running along the coastal line parallel to the main road in an easterly direction to the Elgintown Sports Complex. East from the Elgintown Sports Complex, traveling in a southerly direction to a point at the rear of Q District. South from the rear of Q District, traveling in a westerly direction to the rear of the Brissett community. West from the rear of the Brissett community, traveling in a northerly direction to the rear of the Johnsontown community to the seaside location. In Green Island, the boundaries are north at Orange Bay Square along the highway to the small bridge beside Lobster Smokehouse. East along an imaginary line from the small bridge beside Lobster Smokehouse to Marchetown Square. South from Marchetown Road along an imaginary line through Dam Road District to the entrance of Dam Road. West from the entrance to Dam Road District along the main road to Orange Bay Square. During the hours of the curfew, all persons within its boundaries are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized by the ground commander. Tasha Miller and the 23 alleged Clansman gang members remanded until October 10. Alleged leader of the Clansman gang, Tasha Miller, and the 23 others including a medical doctor are to reappear in the Home Circuit Court on October 10 for case management hearing. The men, except Dr. Paul Robinson, were remanded when they appeared in the court on Thursday. Prior to Thursday's adjournment, Acting Director of Public Prosecutions Claudette Thompson told Justice Vinette Graham Allen that the case file will be completed by month end. The acting DPP was responding to Justice Graham Allen's query whether the case file is complete. The prosecutor explained the possibility of adding another witness and the additional statement or statements. Meanwhile, Kemar Francis, who was the only accused without a legal representation, was assigned a legal aid attorney. It is alleged that between August 5, 2017 and August 22, 2022, the defendants participated in several criminal activities, including murder and robbery with aggravation in St. Catherine. On Thursday, Justice Graham Allen indicated that the court accepts Tasha Miller's apology for keeping the court waiting on March 7. Miller had refused to leave his cell at the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center, forcing the police to devise a plan to get him to the Supreme Court. This delayed the start of case management hearing in the Home Circuit Court for over 3 hours. But when Miller arrived, it was reported that he again refused to be escorted into the courtroom and had to be forcefully moved by the police as he kept resisting. Miller's attorney John Clark had disclosed that his client was used as a punching bag. Justice Graham Allen also indicated that the court has received a medical report. Miller is currently serving 38 years at hard labor for orchestrating the 2008 murder of former chairman of the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, Douglas Chambers. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.